down 12% for now. Is it time to panic? Join me, cause I'm gonna lead you through the charts versus USD and versus Bitcoin. Let's see what's happening and let's see what's ahead of us on the Zcash side. Let's roar. Click all the buttons below the video that you think will help me and provide value to you. Subscribe, like, share, all the good stuff. First, I want to go to the Fear and Greed Index, because I want to show you in the sentiment analysis how your emotions, human emotions, are slowly decaying, let's say. Today, we are 60, still greedy, but look at how last month, we were extremely greedy at 94. Last week, 72. Here we stepped into the greed land. It will reset if the Bitcoin and friends decide to go on a bigger correction. It is a quite high possibility if you ask. Let's see what's going on the top 10, on the movers and shakers. Let's go. Bloody day it is, but it looks like something even bloodier will come. Biggest loser in the top 10, Theta Network, minus 17.37%. It's not surprising because Theta just came in the top 10 a few days ago. It must pay its due. We got a video on Theta, check it out. Polkadot minus 16.05%, just below $30. Also, Polkadot had a huge year, 2021-2020, so any kind of retracement is not surprising me. Price prediction for Polkadot, we got that. Check it out on our channel. Let's mention Uniswap, a newcomer also in the top 10 just a few weeks ago, minus 14.37%. All of the boys that surged in the top 10 are bleeding the most. They had to prove itself. They have to hold its ground to be in the elite class. But despite this redness, I want to point out NPXS, PanDX, ladies and gentlemen, who is surging. Yes, in this red day, the one is going 19.07% to the upside. We made a price prediction on PanDX also, so check it out if you're interested in this coin. Then 9.87% to the upside. Pretty volatile markets for that. Today going to the upside. Yesterday a big plunge. The day after a huge surge. It's a rocket ship that's going through the storm. We got a few videos on that, so please check them out. And now let's go to the charts. Let's go to Zcash. Here we will see how the red days reflects on the candlesticks. Let's burn it up. Now, did I mention that we're going to talk about the daily chart? Every candle one day? Well, now I'm mentioning it. Zcash versus dollar daily chart. We made a price prediction on Zcash. Do you remember when it was? Right around that peak. And after that, you can see a roller coaster. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And yes, down it is for now. Because at the moment, as the whole crypto space is exhausted, Zcash also is plunging. A few red candles, it doesn't look so good, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 days in a row, Zcash is bleeding out. Now today, my point is to give you some answers to where it bleeds out, how long, and such insights that you might be interested in. The first thing I want to present you is one line that from the beginning will tell us everything we need to know. Have I lied to you? Isn't this the only line that you need right now? What do I mean by that? Well, this is the line Zcash was using as a support all the way from the new year of this year. This is new year, ladies and gentlemen, right here at this candle. See the clear support. Then it came and retested right here. It's not touching it to the teeth, but you know that lines are not straight and clear cuts, but more of a areas like this. Then in February, 2 touches. In March, a few days ago, a bounce. But now what is happening, it is pretty clear. We're going down. The line that held this little mini bull run, let's say, is now broken. We can state otherwise. It is what it is. Bull trend, not the bull trend, the grand trend I'm thinking about, the mini upward trajectory is broken. We are in a corrective phase. That is all you need to know. And yes, we can take other approaches, but isn't it this simplicity everything that you need? Is it now a good time to be in Zcash? Well, probably not. I'm not a financial advisor, but we can do a bigger correction or making consolidation. Let me point out it like this. So we can do this, or we can just do this until we decide that it's enough and we need to go to the upside again. Now, I'm not saying that Zcash will not go up. Probably will, if I would guess, when it finds its support. Let's say this is the support, or let's, for example, see where it could be supported. Maybe this peak when we last made video will be our support. Look at this. Here it resisted us, but from the time we broke it to the upside, it's pretty clear it became our support. Here, quick breakout to the downside, but a clear support of this area. Maybe if we go down, this will support the price. Let's say that this is the case. In that case, I suspect that we might even see something like this, and who knows, maybe sideways action. If you wanna think in the lines of support and resistance, well, I just gave you one. Support at these levels of $118, and the resistance right here that we just made that little double top. So once again, I'm stating we could be in for something like this. For how long? Until that continuation, that will not be discussed. So don't ask me in the comments questions I can't answer. When will something happen? Will Zcash go down, up in this timeline? I don't know that. No one knows that. For now, a clear resistance is at $156. Support could be at around 180 for now. The conclusion is that Zcash for now is not ready to move. Volume is showing me this. Look at this. From that peak in February at 180 and something dollars. What is happening with the volume? Well, the short answer is nothing. We are waiting for the breakout to the upside or the downside. We'll see. So for now, there is no clear answer when will the uptrend regain its power. Maybe, and just maybe, is on the touches of, for example, moving averages. 55 that was broken right now didn't serve. Since I charted it, let's take a closer look at it. Here you can see that it served us as a support. This area, once again, a support. But right now, well, that is a thought on its own. You can see that we breached it. On these occasions, the majority of our candles were above it. Here and here. In here, we breached it. That could be an indication of a more downside targets. What targets would that be? 89 exponential moving average, for example. That's standing at $117. Or even 144 exponential moving average. $105, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is entirely possible for Zcash to go to $105 if you believe in moving averages. But I don't want to be misunderstood. We are bullish. Zcash versus dollar is bullish, because as long as we hover above this 144, for example, the big one, we are bullish. And yes, this could mean a very big plunge for, let's say, this levels of 125 to 105. You would shit your pants, I know that. Still, we wouldn't be bearish. The big ones matter for the long term. 144 or even 233 exponential moving average. We're above those, so our bull trend is not intact. We are talking about the short-term or mid-term, let's say, correction. Hope you're not panicking. Hope you know what you're doing and I'm helping you in this. Can it be any clearer than this? Versus dollar, Zcash is still bullish. Red could be even more red, but bullishness is not intact. And now let's head to Zcash versus Bitcoin. Here we might not be so bullish against the almighty one. The same perspective, but a totally different picture. We are bearish. Bitcoin is still stronger than Zcash. So you can see that things can change very quickly if you change the pair. I will provide you with this trend line and say that this is the path that we were starting to get bullish against Bitcoin from the beginning of 2021. Do notice the points of support, but also notice what happened here. We silently gone into consolidating phase and broke down from this support. So we are no longer bullish. We are consolidating, let's say, or going to the downside. Overall, as I said, we are still bearish versus Bitcoin. Now, if I plot from the support and clone to the upside, what did we get? Some kind of a channel. Parallel channel that was leaving to the upside. Support, until this month. January, February. Bullish. Now, not so bullish anymore. Bitcoin has again regained its place. And of course, from this point, where we stand right now, we don't know when we will recover. Maybe our next stop is the support line. It could be, if not that one, then the beginning of this little bull run versus Bitcoin. We'll see. Time will tell. The only thing that you should conclude from this video versus Bitcoin, we are bearish. And the biggest proof is this. Do you remember which one I told you that will tell us bull and the bear? This is 144 exponential moving average. We are below it. Versus USD, we were above it. If you are below, you are bear. If you are above, you are bull. And not only that, this is quite a clear resistance that happened here in February. So we are above 144, but not just 144, 89, 55. Check it out. Well above 144, above 89, and just touching this, resisting 55. So 55 for now is our first resistance. We got a lot of job to do again versus Bitcoin. When will Zcash recover versus the king is yet to be seen. The one conclusion of all this, versus dollar, Zcash is still bullish. Versus Bitcoin, Zcash is still bearish. Pretty simple. I like to get it simple. I like simple stuff. I like to give you some value if you are a Zcash holder. Buy Zcash with dollars. For now, in the long term, nothing is intact. Embrace the corrections that will come in the bull trend. I will embrace now those likes that you've been waiting to give, those thumbs up all the way from the beginning of the video. Thank you very much from the bottom of my cold dinosaur heart. Also, please check out one of my videos or all of them, because in there you might find some value. Zcash to you, my friend.